Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the first episode of Breaking with B. Whoop, whoop. Thank you, Talisha, for the applause. So in this first episode, before we continue on, I just want to thank everybody for their support. Thank you so much for all the shares, for all the love, for all the advice that I have been receiving. I appreciate every single one of you. And for this podcast, we want to make sure that everyone is comfortable and everyone is willing to share their experiences and not be afraid to be judged, because this is a no free judgment zone. We don't judge around here. Only God can judge you. Not I, nobody else but God. Won't he do it? So, in this first episode, we will be talking about the feels of senior year. Now, as a senior, I'm not gonna hold you, I'm starting to feel senioritis. And the only reason why I'm feeling senioritis right now is due to the fact because it has been a long time to get here. And we are very close to the finish line, and I'm very excited to see how this all goes. I'm just ready to go and start a new chapter in my life at this point. Even though senior year started like 4 months ago, 5 months ago, but a lot has happened, and good and bad, but it definitely helped me realize a lot, and it definitely realized how to balance a lot of things and stuff, because I'm so sorry for the background noise. You know, Haitians, they just like to be loud. How to balance a lot of things and stuff, and how to truly understand what it's like to be in this predicament. Earlier in the year, you know, you're a junior, you know, you're getting ready to be a senior and stuff. And early in the year, it was definitely a hard one. It was definitely a hard one. A lot of things happened, personal things happened and stuff. And I was just in the mindset of, how is this all going to work out and stuff? How is this all going to, you know, be good and stuff? But my main thing is just more, how am I going to get through this year? How am I going to balance doing all these positions? How am I going to balance having a social life? How am I going to balance doing this? How am I balance going to church? It's just so much that you just have to think about. And I feel a lot of people don't go into depth with it, if you know what I'm saying. And for anybody that is listening that is becoming a senior, take your time, but don't take too much time. What I mean by that is, if you know you don't have your things together, it is okay. Not everyone has everything in life together. But when you reach to a certain point where the deadline is coming to bite you, you might want to put some pep in your step, because you want to be left behind. That's one. And I feel like nobody really talks about the issues or the capacity that it takes a toll on you mentally, because in senior year, the amount of breakdowns I've had so far, the amount of talks I've had with God so far, but just giving up on a lot of things. But why give up now? We just started. We can't give up now. And it's definitely a hard one, a hard pill to swallow, but at the end of the day, I know that it's going to get better. And it's just something that a lot of people don't usually talk about when you're dealing with a lot of things in your life, but you just wake up every day and put a smile on your face, you know? So whoever's listening to this, God got you. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be alone. But always remember, temporary things don't last forever. The storm will be over. It be that set. You just have to understand that things take time, and you have to be patient. You can't just expect things to be done so quickly or given to you so quickly. That's something that I had to realize during this year. I just have to be patient. And when it comes to friendships, relationships, those things take time. It takes time to find the right people that will help you grow, that love you for you, that understand of who you are as a person. Because in high school, you go through so many different stages in your life, and you never really took the time to actually sit down and reflect on, like, wow, this is how my life is going. This is how I am dealing with a lot of things. But it's just so much all at once, and it's never an ending cycle. And that's where it has to stop. I know at times, for me, for example, like today, I woke up super late. I looked at the time. It is 8:03. Do I need to go to school? Yes, because if I don't go to school, we can't let ourselves fail. And waking up every morning with just thinking to yourself, do I really want to go? Do I really want to go to school? Do I really have to go to work? Do I really have to go to this? Do I really have to go to that? Yes, because you have to. It's not even something that you want to do. It's something that you have to do in order to get where you need to be in life. And all those feels and all those emotions that go through your head throughout the day, it never ends. One day you may be feeling sad, one day you may be feeling happy. It just goes all around. And I am very thankful for my support crew, for my family, for my close friends, for anybody that has been praying for me and helping me succeed in whatever I do. Because those kind of people, you want them in your life. And especially in senior year is where you will definitely find the true meaning of how to handle things. You are in a stage of where you are handling a lot. You're taking the next step on the world. You're either going off to college, entering the workforce, going to the army, whatever you choose to do in life. You're making a big step. And congratulations to you, because even though you are doing something different with your life, at least you have satisfaction. When I say satisfaction, y'all know what I'm trying to say. But overall, you just want to be happy with what you do. And as long as you put God in the center of it, or a higher power, and whatever that you believe in the center of it, I can definitely say senior year has it's been a roller coaster for so far. I definitely recommend planning a lot of things out and having a time, just set time to yourself for you to be able to take a nap, eat a full meal, take a jog, work out, I don't know, do whatever you need to do in order just to clear your mind out a little bit and not be so in work mode. Because for me, once I'm in work mode, it's kind of hard for me to stop, and I want to remove that because I just want to be able to know that self-care is important. You have to take care of yourself. Nobody can never tell you something different. God told us in the Bible, love thy neighbor, but love yourself first. And senior year, you have to love yourself first before you love anything. You have to love yourself in order for you to get to the finish line. You have to love yourself in order to take L's. You have to love yourself in order to get the W's. Certain things in life don't need to be said. Certain things don't need to be stated. But like I always tell people, keep pushing. Because if you don't keep pushing, you're going to be stuck in the same circle. Not even the same circle. Square one. And we don't want to be at square one. We want to be thriving and keep it pushing. Focus on progress, not perfection. When you focus on the progression that you are making, it makes the journey more worthy of living into. For some people, perfection is always something that they strive to be, but you can never be perfect. You're not perfect. God is. And that's something that you want to understand at this stage, because not everything's going to be perfect. Not everything's going to go your way. And it's okay. You have to understand that. Everything will not go your way, but you have to be willing to take the journey. If you understand what I'm saying, you understand what I'm saying. But overall, it's been a roller coaster. Made some new friends, developed myself in many ways, learned new skills, learned a lot of new things in these past 4 or 5 months of being a senior. And I can honestly tell you, it's an eye-opener. It definitely opens up your eyes to a lot. Shout out to class of 2023, 2021, and the classes before, because Lord knows y'all did not tell me that senior is going to be expensive. Because I need $30,000 in my account right now, so go fund me, please, JK. But yeah, senior is expensive, and the amount of things that you have to do, like, applying to college is not easy. Getting financial aid is not easy. But you also got to know, just take your time with it. And listen to this carefully, because I know there is a person out there that is feeling sad, but it is okay if you don't get accepted into your dream school. There's other schools out there that offer way more. Don't just put yourself onto one school. Apply to many schools as possible. You don't know the opportunities that you can get. I told myself, I'm only going to apply to 10 schools. I've applied to over 40 schools, and I'm still getting letters. I've only been rejected from one school so far, and that is totally fine. It was in my top 5, but it's totally fine, because I know at the end of the day, it's okay. Life goes on. God has something bigger for me. Who knows? So don't be scared. Don't be mad. Don't be sad. All because you didn't get into this one school that you wanted to get in. Because truthfully, once you get that degree, it don't matter what school you come from. As long as you get the degree, get the bag, you keep it pushing. So yeah. But to close this off, thank you guys for listening. I didn't know what to say, but I just wanted this to be authentically me and authentically pleasing to others. So thank you guys so much for your support once again. And stay tuned for another episode coming out on Friday. I know this is late, but it's me. If you know me, it's me. It's B. So yeah, thank you guys so much for listening, and stay tuned for another episode of Breaking with B. Bye. Thanks, Alicia, for the round of applause.